guys?
I'll just start here with about a week ago until opening night with a game like this coming up. What's this game mean for roster spots and some of the new guys that weren't here previously that are going to be going in?
Really exactly what I talked about a day or two ago. It's twofold. I mean, trying to build what we're doing team-wise and get our level closer to a regular season level, which is, we're still progressing towards that. And then individually, there's guys that are competing and battling for different spots. And they'll have different opportunities tonight, so it's an important opportunity, important night.
The guys that have been here, is the message director implied, more from you or just more of the same here?
Well, we've talked about, the need to grow. We've done that from day one. That message doesn't change. We haven't talked about it day by day. Right now, guys are individually concentrating on their job and what they have to do to be ready, how they fit into the fold of the team, and what they need to do to help us be better. But no, it's not just more of the same. It's continued growth and continued progress.
Your schedule this year is pretty daunting. You got a lot of playoff teams right off the bat in the first 10 games. Does that make it more imperative to have the team ready this season than in past? Because every coach wants his team ready.
Yeah, it always feels that way. I'll be honest with you. Every time you look at the schedule in the first month, it feels like it's going to be very, very challenging, and this year is no different. It is, we've got a significant challenge in front of us in that first month. So, you can't tear off a whole month to start with, right? So we gotta do the work now so that we're ready day one, and then from there you go and do the work. So I guess I haven't collectively kind of taken on that first month yet. I know what it is, and I know what our routine and rhythm's going to be, and I know the challenge at hand, but we're not there yet. So just right now it's about making sure that we're as ready as we can be on day one.
Dave, I know things can change, but you brought back a lot of the forward line combinations you used last season. What does that familiarity bring to the team?
Well, chemistry is important, but also, as I just talked about, growth from within and guys pushing to move into different spots is also really important. So, we feel good with some of the chemistry that we return with, and that's very important. But like I said, we're still not at a point where we're ready just to say let's put a stamp on it. Let's solidify things. Let's see where things turn out. We've got 7 days before we play. We've got some important exhibition games coming up. We just want to make sure we do the work and take all of the information.
During the postseason last year, a lot of the guys credited the work that you did in training camp early on to help create some of the success. What's your evaluation of this camp kind of compared to last year's in terms of that preparation?
Every year's a little bit different. The work has been excellent. You get to different points of training camp, and it's got a little different feel. Right now, we're transitioning to that last week. There's a lot on the line for guys that are working for a couple of those last spots. You've got veterans that they know they're part of it. They know where they're fit, and they're trying to get themselves ready. So that's all got to mesh together. But our effort and work level has been good. The real challenge is to push through on that and continue that throughout the rest of camp.
How does getting Andre Burakovsky back create different opportunities, different options for you on the power play specifically?
Well, Berkey's he's a good skill player, right? So he's another guy that fits in. So, we're looking and we're putting guys in different spots than we have through the, especially over the last week. We'll continue to do that. But, Berkey's a guy that gets us in the zone and then can make a play in the zone. So he's an important guy. He's got to get his game, he's got to push his game coming off of an injury. He's got to push it to a regular season level, and that's the opportunity that he has here over the next 7 days.
Dave didn't see Vince out there again today. Any update on him?
No update on him right now. He wasn't available for practice today. I'll be able to maybe update you tomorrow a little bit on it.
If you're a young guy trying to make this team, what is it that you're looking for out of them? Do they just have to fit into the NHL and show that they can play here, or do they have to be demonstrably better than one of the veteran guys that they're trying to beat out?
Well, you've got to beat somebody out. That's life. That's how it is, right? That you have to come in and you have to take a job, and you see that readiness over time. It's not a one-day performance or one-day evaluation. You know, you can see that over the duration of camp, throughout exhibition games, throughout performances, throughout practices, and you know, and then you know, it's also a matter of where do you fit? Where does your skill set fit, and how does that fit into, you know, what we're doing as a team? So there's a lot of factors at play, but ultimately it's everyday consistency, it's performance at a high level, and that's the onus put on a player.
Thinking Groupie all the way tonight, or
Yeah,
split?
Groovy will go the whole way tonight.
You only have so many roster spots on any given night, but in an ideal world, if you had a little bit more room to play with, would you like to see what John Hayden brings to the lineup on a like more consistent basis?
Well, Age has been part of it, and he's, you know, he knows he's working for a spot. He's no different than anybody else, and you know, the reality is there is a limited number of guys that you dress every night. There's a limited number of roles. Hayes is a great pro. He's a good teammate, and we know what his value is.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, thank you.